All right, y'all. I know it's been a minute and I see a lot of new family members here on the channel. So first, let me introduce myself. My name is Lakeisha Williams and I'm a mom of five on a journey of designing my story on my own terms. So since my last video, which has been about a year, actually, life has been lifing and busy, homeschooling, parenting, running my business, in college, finally getting my degree, going through perimenopause, breaking my foot, working on my book, the first time adult, and just navigating all the things. But guess what? I'm back and ready to do things differently this time. A lot has changed. I've changed a lot, not just over the past year, but the last few years. Being over 40, life looks way different than it did when I was in my 30s and 20s. So, welcome to Design My Story. So, let me take you back to where this all started. In 2014, I came out of 3 years of homelessness after being laid off and just life falling apart. In 2013, I started selling handmade one-of-a-kind jewelry around Atlanta. These were coral wrap bracelets that started off as just a hobby and turned into a side hustle that turned into a full business. And that was my ticket out of homelessness and corporate America. But it wasn't just jewelry. I named each piece with an affirmative word followed by an affirmation. It was something that I needed for myself and sharing with the women who were purchasing for me. It was truly intentional jewelry with a purpose. That's literally what I called it. That was the tagline. But it was more about that Design My Story than the accessories. It was about intention, mindset, and affirming and designing the life you want. So during the same time, I couldn't help but remember the women I was in the shelters with, their stories, their challenges, their voices, even to this day. So I created my nonprofit, Project 1126, and partnered with a dear friend of mine to go into homeless and domestic violence shelters, creating jewelry making workshops to moms as a way of healing through art. I wanted them to come into that space and to focus on what they wanted their new story to look like. They designed coral wrap bracelets or earrings, and then had to pick an affirmation and write a letter to themselves about this new story. And that's when Design My Story became more than just a brand. It became a philosophy that I literally live by every day, because we all know that life is going to life. But no matter what we're facing in this session, in this season of life, in this chapter of life, we can still take control, rewrite the script, and design a new story. And that's exactly what I'm bringing to this channel. Lessons, strategies, tools to help you design your story. So here's what you can expect on Design My Story. I love teaching, sharing my knowledge, and helping others. And so I want this space to be just that, a space for learning real skills in a chill, no stress environment. Each video is a lesson, structured, but easy to digest. And so my intention is that I want you to leave feeling either relaxed, had a good laugh, felt seen or felt heard, or like you've learned something new. And yes, this space is one where you're going to want to grab a notebook, because we don't do empty motivations over here. We do solutions. So if you've been rocking with me for a while, thank you so much. And if you're new here, welcome to the family. So what exactly will I be covering? So first thing is going to be definitely life skills and adulting, helping parents, educators, and youth-based nonprofits teach teens real-world skills. So many of our teens are juniors and seniors, 16, 17, 18-year-olds in high school, nervous about life after high school and feeling very unprepared. So for me, instead of sitting on the sidelines complaining about it, I decided to be a part of the solution through my book, The First Time Adult, which is centered on adult readiness and what I'll also be discussing here on the channel. Next up, I'm a tech girl. If anybody know me knows I'm a nerd. So we definitely gonna hit productivity and systems. Talking about tools and strategies to make personal life and work life easier, because burnout is ghetto and it's not the goal. The next thing is going to be parenting. I want to, or will be, sharing my journey of homeschooling still three out of my 5 kids, preparing and supporting my 2 young adult children who are 18 and 23 with their transition into adulthood, and hoping some of what I do works for you. Next up is behind the scenes kind of stuff, or really my journey with the First Time Adult, turning my book into a course and getting it into schools and nonprofits, which goes back to what I said earlier about being a part of the solution, bridging the gap where education kind of leaves off as it pertains to life skills. And of course, life over 40, navigating life, career shifts, mindset, going back to college, perimenopause, because if you know, you know, and self-care in your 40s and beyond. And to keep things structured, I'll be organizing my videos into playlists so you can easily find what you need. So I got you. Now let's talk about what's next. The first thing, make sure you're subscribed, because new lessons, aka videos, drop every week. And if you want to take it a step further, each video comes with a downloadable guide, a checklist, or some kind of resource, digital resource that you'll be able to grab in my Gumroad store. So that can enhance the information I'm already talking about, right? So if you're ready to start learning and actually applying what you learn, I want you to drop a comment and let me know what's the first lesson you want to see. Is it parenting adult children, productivity tools for your life, life skills for teens if you have teens, life over 40? So just kind of let me know which area of that, which chapter speaks to you. All right, y'all, I did it. This was like 3 or 4 takes, I tell you. I'll see you in the next lesson. Remember to design your story now, design your day for greatness, and have a great day on purpose.